Well, she's good from far. Far from good. It actually looks really good on video.
Yeah.
It does not do it justice.
Don't get close to it.
Yeah, if I zoom in, you start to see. Like, this side looks excellent, I tell you.
Until you look at the handlebar.
Yeah.
And the tank.
Yeah, I don't know. That one might have to
this.
work on. Yeah, that's
And this.
and that scraped up a little bit.
A little scraped up.
Little
yeah.
scraped up, but other than that, not too bad.
Well, good day, everybody. Welcome back here to Frozen Valley Financial Mistakes, where I have just bought myself this 1999 Suzuki Katana 750 for $300. Now, it's currently not running, but we're going to fix it here together and make it a road-ready, twisty muncher. Certified, right? So we got it home, and I got right to taking it apart.
So I've got the seat and the fuel tank removed. We can get a better look at it. Now, I was kind of told by the lady I bought it from that there's going to be a bunch of bolts and everything for all the parts that they'd taken off before under the seat. Unless I'm missing something, they're not there. There's also no air box, so that's going to need to be added on later. But now I'm just going to get all these fairings off so we can get a better look at everything around here. So now I've got all the fairings off. The bike looks a little bit silly if you ask me. But I think I'm going to try and get at the spark plugs. So I'm watching another YouTube video on how to do that, but I think I got to get this bar off. So I've taken it off with the impact, but I might have to get carbs out of here first. Because all these wires here are in the way. So we'll see what I have to do there. But I have got the spark plugs out of here. I think that's what I was saying. Spark plugs are now all the way out. Here's two of them right here on this little bench here. They're a little bit old, little shot. I dropped one, so I'm replacing them all. Carbs, I've got them unhooked and... never mind. They're unhooked. So I'm going to take them downstairs, give them a little clean. See how that works for us. Yeah, I think I was kind of told that most of the stuff was here, but I knew it was going to be like a little bit of stuff missing. Some of the fuel cables are missing from the last owner.
For reference, the last owner had said they were working on it. My guess is they started working on it and were a little bit in over their head.
Other than that, like I've got basically the whole bike dismantled, and it looks kind of cool. Just to work on it. I'm not very good at mechanics and stuff, so I'm just trying it as I go. But it's looking pretty cool. I gotta see if this battery's any good. Might have to buy a new battery. New spark plugs, new battery, carb kit probably will have to be done. These cylinders I think I'm gonna have to get replaced. Because these lock cylinders, they don't want to turn very much. I can do it sometimes, but not every time. Like they work on the seat and stuff. But yeah, they don't work very well in the ignition, which is not great. This here on this side, this foot peg, I've got it taken off there. I've got to work on that a little more. That one's bent, so I'll probably have to replace it, but not bad. And we found a fairing kit, $6.50 for the whole bike. It'd be nice black. That would be kind of nice to get a whole new fairing kit put on, because some of them are in pretty rough shape. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. But I'm going to get this downstairs and I'm going to get working on it. Okay, so we've got the carburetors inside. I'm going to do a full takedown of them. And I'm probably going to give them a clean. But first I'm going to see if they're worth cleaning or if I should just do a full rebuild. See how the seals and all the bowls are. So with this little bar right here removed, with all these things, I think I can start to take off the top of the carb. And like this stuff up here. And then I can kind of see where we can go from there. So there we go. We got this top piece off, and there's a little spring underneath it. Looks like. Take that spring out, and I think this whole piece should come out. Yeah. So this is the diaphragm, I think they call it. That whole kit comes out. Okay, I'll try not to wreck that. I think those are expensive. I'm not sure, but it looks good actually. I think what you gotta look for on these is tears or holes. It looks actually pretty nice. So this is always wonderful. The other owner told me, yeah, the carbs are drained. All you shouldn't have to do anything to them. I was just going to poke around and then make sure they're all good. And they were most certainly not drained, so now my table is just completely soaked. And it smells like fuel in the basement, so that's no good. But now I gotta drain them, I guess. Okay, the carbs are all apart. They just need a little bit of a clean out, and then I'll put them back together and set them back by the bike. Okay, and after a couple more hours of work, carburetor is cleaned and back in one piece, so she can go back on the bike. Okay, carbs in place. I've got them all seated in there. Took a mallet to it, and it eventually got coerced into there. Now, yesterday, there's no battery in here now. It's inside the house. I charged that battery, and I gave the starter a swing just to see if the motor was seized. And I was very happy to find out it was not. Motor turned over. So later today, I'm gonna go buy some more spark plugs. And the fuel tank, which is in the house right now, it's going to be drained and there's rust in there, so I'm going to be restoring the fuel tank. But I think that'll be it for today. Got quite a bit done on the bike. It's looking really nice so far. Actually, it's looking goofy. It's looking super goofy, but it is what it is.
That concludes the first video in this series about that motorcycle. I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching. And I hope you'll be here for the second episode, as I'll make episodes up until I have the bike finished. But you have yourself a wonderful day.